Happy New Year, and welcome to the first annual Graphite Hello yearly retro. What? No! Wait! Come back! Hold on. I hadn't thought this out. I didn't actually mean to do that. I just set this up. I just set this up like right before I started streaming. Anyway, hello everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome Emily, Cerebro, Harmy, Zombie, 8 Lives, Leica, Spin Cut, Mercy, Shelter Mix, Micah, Stuns, Mocha, Oolongs, Cerebro, Stuns, Emily, Spin Cut, Stuns, Emily, Mocha, Leica, Declan, Stuns, Declan, Emily, Cerebro, Stuns, Shelter Mix, Micah, 8 Lives, Zombie, Declan, Stuns, Penrose, Spin Cut, Shelter Mix, Stuns, Cerebral, Mocha, Apricot Ghost, Emily, Penrose, Mercedes, Mocha, Shelter Mix, Mocha, Emily, Augersley, 8 Lives, Emily, Augersley, Emily, Declan, Cerebro, Mocha, Stuns, Lily, Declan, Mocha. Hi. How are you? How are you all doing? This is the first annual Graphite Hello yearly retrospective and awards show, where we are going to think back about what we've done in the past year, and I'm gonna go back over some games that I thought particularly stood out of these 60 plus games that we completed in 2021. I hope you all had a wonderful New Year, New Year's Eve. Yeah, last night we watched the Resident Evil movie on the Discord, which was very fun. Mocha did that for us. She got the movie and played it. We're going to think about all the harm we have caused, yes, to me, by making me play all these games and egging me on, saying, no, Graphite, you have to keep playing Brandish 2. What if it gets good? It's not that bad, Graphi. You gotta keep playing Brandish 2. Yeah, why don't you think about that? Huh? Why don't you meditate on that? No one did that except me. Cerebro did too. Cerebro sent a picture of a little bald man who was walking away moments from hitting a cache of diamonds. He had a pickaxe and he was dejected and turning away from the diamonds. Cerebro thought that was fitting for Brandish 2. Oh, gambling. Gambling? Gambling? Hey, Mage. I tried to do it with Time Bandit. I want to play that still. It looked interesting. Yeah, that image usually has the caption, keep gambling. What was the thing I missed? Oh, Augersley. My curtains closed on me because of the fucked up way that I rigged this up. I really did this. I made this earlier in the week, and then I was very busy. I was very busy, and I just didn't have time to I had to fix it. I had to re-render the animation and add a bunch of like subtitles and all kinds of stuff for this, like at the last minute. That's what I've been doing for the past like 30 minutes. But anyway, I don't know. I guess we should go ahead and get started with the awards. What do you guys think first? Bottom 5 or top 5? What do you think? Top 5 first. Actually, it's top 10. 10 entire games. Bottom, top, bottom. Just like chat. There's got to be some tops in there. Okay, bottom 5 first. All right. Well, let me close the curtains. This time I won't get surprised. This time I'm ready, okay? So man, this is so fucked up. Okay. Are you ready for the bottom 5? We're not doing them. They're all gonna come at once, okay? Okay, you ready? We need some music for this. Hold on. We need some music for this awards show. These are the worst games we played this year. Is this music too loud? It seems really loud to me. Let's turn it down just a little bit. These, I would consider these to be the worst games we played this year by far. Bioforge, I thought it was an interesting game. It had a lot of cool stuff going on. That game was horrible to play. That was one of the most painful games. Listen, this is not bottom 5 in terms of if they were interesting or not. This is bottom 5 in terms of these games caused me the most pain. These games caused me the most pain and suffering, okay? Okay? The backflip was Kino though. Yes, it was. It's just that the game hurt me. The game hurt my body and my mind. Okay? Okay, that makes sense. Yes, Bioforge had interesting things going on in it. I thought Dracula the Last Sanctuary was very funny, but it was also like literally the most painful adventure game I've ever played. That is like none of that was solvable without a guide. And also the PlayStation version was particularly bad. Quake 4 is made of crushed glass. Yeah, Quake 4 I think is probably the most like uniformly unpleasant game out of all these, because that was just not fun. It was not fun. It was not very interesting. Like some of the areas were kind of like cool, but not enough. I don't know. It was just not. That game was very unpleasant. Is this just games you completed? Yeah, this is all only games completed and games that we completed on stream. Okay, that's the criteria. Waxworks, I thought had interesting things going on, but the pyramid level and the mines level were extremely unpleasant. Those I felt pain. Holy Ormagander, welcome. Waxworks, no, really bad. I wanted to like that game. I couldn't. You know, half the game was good. Half the game was like good. It was like playable enough that I liked it. But the other half was so bad that it was a waste. It was a waste. Remember when we collected a woman in the pyramid? Yes. Remember when we collected a giant pile of sand? We just put an entire pile of sand in our inventory? Yes. You couldn't even kill yourself by stepping on glass. Yeah, that's right. I feel like there's 5 games that were much worse that you've just blocked your memory of, except Quake 4. What do you mean? What are you thinking of, huh? The Jack the Ripper stage was amazing. Yeah, I really liked the Jack the Ripper stage. I thought that if they could have captured that kind of, you know, I don't know, interesting structure and energy, you know, that game could have been really good. Is I think why I'm so mad is Waxworks could have been really good and it just really wasn't. It was extremely not good. This does have some recency bias, it seems, but IDK, Okage wasn't all bad. Yeah, see, Okage was very painful, but I don't think it was more painful than any of these games. That was a very painful game. Okage would be like number 6, like the one just outside. It's the honorable mention for the worst games, but I can't hate it that much because the art and the story and the music were all so good that even though the game was very painful, I can't fully hate it, but I can't recommend it to anyone either. I'm amazed Dragon Lore isn't here. Well, Dragon Lore will come up, okay? Dragon Lore will be somewhere, alright? Alright? Hell Knight was amazing. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Why is Urban Yeti not on both Worst 5 and Best 5? I drop. Happy New Year. Hope you're well today. Alright, so, well, Ducks didn't make it because we didn't complete that game. This is only games we completed. Answer the damn question, streamer. Hey, look, all will be revealed, okay? There's still a lot to go. There's like the honorable mentions section is like so many fucking games, okay? So next, I think we'll do the honorable mentions. What do you think? Top 10? Go straight into top 10 or go into the honorable mentions? Top 10? Honorable mentions? Do that one. Wherever Urban Yeti is. Okay, we'll do honorable mentions next. So, I'll close the curtains again. Whoosh. And now, let's get rid of the bottom 5. Alright, so, these are in no particular order. Okay? Okay? These games, the honorable mentions, are, I would say, I just realized this music is awfully chipper for the worst games. Oh yeah, well, we love some nasty games on here. I like most of the games that we play. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'll be on top of the curtains. How about that? You know, I like most of the games we play on this channel, but I also like a painful bad game too. You know, like life is suffering, so you know, suffering through a bad game can be nice too. No, I like it when you peek out from behind them. Oh, okay, okay. I'll go back behind them then. Give me a moment. All right. Now, we will start with the honorable mentions. Number 1. White Day. From 2001. I did hate this game. No. Listen. I hated this game at the end. Yeah, this game made me so mad. I think this game made me more angry than a lot of the games in the bottom 5. But the thing is, I think that the rest of the game was good enough. That that I don't know. Listen, honorable mentions doesn't mean these are games that didn't, like, just barely missed getting into the top 10. These are games I thought were particularly, oh, wow, thank you, Drop. Thank you. Thanks. You love the jangler. Yeah, I was just thinking about the jangler the other day. Actually. This is for liking White Day. Oh, thank you. My god. You liked Oh Jaime so much. Yes. That was pretty interesting. You know, this game was very painful and aggravating at the end of the game, but I felt like the graphics and the ghostly apparitions and, like, you know, just all the cool stuff in the game, the ghost stories, even though we didn't really, like, find the ghosts from the ghost stories, like, you know, very often. I thought the game was really cool. It was only that last area with the janitor in that big ass room that he would always see you. That was awful. That was by far the worst part of any game we played this year, I think. That was the most frustrating and most painful part of any game we played. But the rest of this game was good enough. I thought it was excellent, and it scared me. If, like, any game that can really actually scare the shit out of me like this one did, I have to like it. I have to like it. Sorry. You might not agree with me. You might say, Graphi, you hate this game. Not all of it. We will play the remake, okay? If you know, hold me to this. Halloween 2022. We'll play the remake. We'll play the remake of White Day. Best game you played this year. Okay. Graphi, you hate this game. Graphi, you hate this game. Annoying voice. I'm holding you to playing the DOS Leisure Suit. I can't say this. Leisure Suit Larry games and nothing else. No, Drop's gonna play those. Drop's gonna play Leisure Suit Larry Magna Cum Laude. Okay. Anyway. Spooky drew that amazing baby image for this too. Yes, that was very good. Let me see. Wait, let me see if I have that on hand. Where is it? I might have only saved it to my phone. I need to be better about actually saving all of the I try to save all the fan art that I can to my PC so that I have it all in one place, but I don't have it. Damn it. It's on my phone, I know for sure. Wait, it's probably in the hold on. I can grab it. That's a really good picture. Pinned messages. No, it's not in there. Oh. Or is it? No. I don't know where it is. No! Oh well. It was very good, believe me. Magna Cum Guardian. Very good. Cum Guardian. Mocha gets mad if I reference Kingdom Hearts because I don't like those games too much. Yeah, I'm gonna play those. I love Larry. Anyway, this is made up. I do not get mad. Oh, okay. I'm lying. Oh yeah, sorry, Declan. Links are disabled in chat. I'm sorry. Let's go to the next game now. Let's go to the next game. How about? Well, actually, I don't know. Do I need to close the curtains between each game? Seems like, you know, we don't need a drum roll for every game that we do. No, yes, it's funny. Do it. Anyway, the next not honorable mention, Urban Yeti, a game that was picked for one of the few ill-fated Hell Redeem streams that we used to do, where you could pay 100,000 points to make me play a game for an hour. You know, this game was way better than it had any right to be. Why is this game good? Like it's kind of like GTA. It's kind of like GTA, but then there's like these weird like mini game levels. But I don't know, this game was actually like, it was fun. I completed it the same. Thank you, Drop.
Here's the bribe, I promise.
Thank you. Can you play Cabela Hunting GBA? Okay, sure. Just for you. This is before my time. I gotta check this out. Like, yeah, this was honestly it was a good game. Like, I liked the funny music and the insane story, and you know, like the graphics. And remember Urban Yeti dancing? Yeah, at the end of the game, everyone dances. At the end of the game, all of the NPCs in the entire game dance. Was Bioforge a Hell game? Yeah, Stunts was gonna redeem that, but then I canceled the Hell streams and refunded the points. So, even the 500 hours you spent playing the ice skating minigame or whatever, that wasn't that bad, honestly. Hey, Benji. All the Urban Yeti characters come out with everything for a huge party. Yes, indeed. And what a party it was. I liked this game, though. I thought this was good. I would recommend checking out the VOD if you feel like it. And I don't know, maybe play it yourself. It's a short game. You can play it in like a couple hours, maybe. It's fun. So let's move on to the next game then. I don't have that much else to say about it. What was that? There was some kind of weird artifacting for a second. Oh well, whatever. This is a fly-by-night stream here. Okay, coming in next, honorable mention. Tomb Raider! This game got very frustrating in the second world, the second location, but I really liked this game ultimately. I thought this was really special. Oh, something Jen. Thank you for the follow. You know, everything in this game I thought was pretty good. Yeah, the Greece area was terrible, but I thought this game was really fascinating. Something about the very methodical movement. Lara's got such big boobs. Did anyone notice that before? No. People only focus on the gameplay in this one. Anyway, like, I don't know. It was good. I like this game a lot. I thought that the graphics and like the textures and just like the way the levels were constructed is just like very, very odd and very fascinating. The combat was bad. I'm not going to deny that. And Greece was awful. But I mean, I don't know. It was a good game. Did you enjoy Meet Atlantis? Yeah, that was awesome. I want to touch her boob. Oh my. Like, it looks like it's like metallic. Like, it looks like her breasts are made of like metal, like liquid metal. I'm glad you played played it. I loved all the guys that were me. What, like Pierre? Or do you mean the wolves? I liked the skater guy. That was excellent. They really saved the best for last in that game. She is Dural. What? Dura? No, like the flesh wolves and centaurs. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. This game was a little frustrating at times, but I don't know. A fascinating game. You know, it did 3D action well for the time that it came out. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what else to say. Let's go on to the next one. Now, coming up next is Iru, which is a fan-translated game, translated by Snowy Aria, and her, I think it's called 8 Mansions, her translation group. Night and Baby is really not going to rank anywhere, is it? Because I didn't finish it. This is only games that I finished. Only games that I finished. I missed this game completely, but it seemed cool. 7 Mansions? No. The group is called 8 Mansions. They did translate 7 Mansions, though. This game, like, you know, I thought it was very cool, and like it was fascinating to me that like all of the characters really looked like cartoon characters. Like they had fully modeled faces. Like it wasn't a texture face. And it felt like the people who made the game barely had the knowledge necessary to make a game and just did it anyway. Like there was so little going on in this game. It was literally just you walk around to every possible room and location until something happens, and then you progress the story. And I don't know, it was I really I really like the I don't know, just the dedication to just trying to make a game out of like the most minimal moving parts. I thought it was very interesting. Biggest regret of not finishing Night and Baby. No, Mocha, you told me you played a little bit of Night and Baby and you said that it was boring. I feel vindicated by that. These devs were stupid and incompetent and they made a non-game. No, I don't mean it like that. I mean, it's just clearly there's almost nothing going on in this game except that you walk around and progress the story eventually. Don't reveal that. You're destroying my bit. Yeah, you're a deceiver. Mocha, you said you would finish Night and Baby on stream. Yeah. After you finish Quest 64 tomorrow, right? Right? Hello, Golden Caldon. Happy New Year. I'm the only true Night and Baby fan left. Oh. I created a mega game where you try to get into the creator's heads. Oh, meta game. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. Well, anyway, let's move on to the next game. I thought this game was pretty interesting. The story was fun. The graphics were cool. I don't know. It was all right. I thought it was fascinating. So, next up is Gorky 17. You remember this game? I really liked this game. I think that I kind of had some of the most fun. Gorky 17, aka Odium. Alright, Drop. You loved this. I did love this. I did love this game. I thought the story was really funny. I thought it was really fun to play. Hello, Toost. Happy New Year. I think that really what held this game back for me was that it maybe like it needed to be harder. It needed like more balance, you know? Surprised it's not in the top 10. It was in the top 10, but I rearranged some things and it got bumped down, unfortunately. But I still had to mention it because I really like this game. This was a really fun game. I love the aesthetics of it. It's really ugly. It's very ugly. And I felt like it was well balanced for the beginning of the game, and the fights felt very tense, and it felt like I could run out of supplies at any time. But as the game went on, I think that they simply gave you too many items, too many weapons, and it was just a little too easy at the end. You gotta have a different, more traumatic track for the top 10. Okay, I've got one in mind. I've got one in mind, okay. I'm sure you are gonna like it in particular, Mocha. Yeah, I don't know. Fun game. If you like sort of like strategy or like tactics RPG type of games, I would recommend playing this. It was really fun. I almost wonder, are there like mods maybe? Secret and Bird, thank you for the follow. Maybe mods for this game to like make it more difficult. Chapter 11, In the Sky for top 10. What? Yeah, can you put on Method Man and Front Durst end together now? Yeah, sure. Of course, drop. Good afternoon. Yes, Happy New Year. Welcome. Yeah, I'm sure Gorky17 has a huge mod scene for it. Yeah, it's an international success. There were 2 sequels to this game. Somebody must have bought it. Anyway, let's go on to let's go on to the next one. All right, next up, you guys are gonna be really mad. You guys are gonna be really mad about this one. Oh, I cut off the sound effect. Dragon Lore. This game's bad. Let's not pretend. This game was really bad. But I thought it had something interesting going on in it that no other game has ever tried before. Like, listen, guys, there's dragons in it. That's why it's here. We did ride a dragon at the end of the game, I remember. It's true outsider art. Yeah, it was like they were trying to make Morrowind. It's like these people wanted to make Morrowind, but they absolutely couldn't. And then they made like a point and click game that was also like pretending to be Morrowind or like or something. Very unusual game. Very odd game. I thought it had some interesting ideas, like the whole thing where you have to like convince the dragon knights to make you be the dragon master or whatever I can't even remember what that was because it barely played into the game at all. Hello, Burger Girl. Welcome. Just rolled out of bed. Well, Happy New Year. Hope you're well rested. We need to play Dragon Lore 2. Maybe when Ilya comes back, she can be the FAQ master. Give it up for the top Graphi clip game. Yeah, this game had the most viewed clip that we've ever had, which is where I accidentally threw the armor at that guy, the guy who raised us, the guy who spent his entire life raising us, and then he immediately killed us with a knife. Remember that? That was pretty entertaining. You need to work Ilya to death to play a game like this, huh? Yeah. Can we have a Graphi clip show episode? I don't know, maybe we could do that. It was a little, I don't know, narcissistic maybe, but I don't know. So there's some funny clips in there. Anyway, this game is awful. This game was really rotten, but it at least had something going on. Like, you know, it's not like a boring game. So, yeah, that's why Dragon Lore made it into the honorable mentions and did not end up in the bottom 5. Next up. Cruelty Squad. I cut the sound off again. Oops. You know, I really like this game. I would say this is probably, I thought this was one of the most fascinating and fun games that we played this year, but for some reason it just didn't feel right to put it in the top 10. I don't know why. Did you not beat this? We got to the credits. Oh.
And the award for 10th resub goes to...
Thank you, Dot. Welcome and Happy New Year. I hope you are well today, ma'am. You didn't beat Cruelty Squad. I did though. We got to credits. We got credits, but we didn't beat all the secret levels is the thing. Cruelty Squad is less weird than Dragon Lore. Yeah, I would say you're right on that. It's not on the list. Well, I have to figure out when we played it so I can slot it into the correct chronological position. And I'm too lazy to do that. Cruelty Squad is probably your GOTY. It is a very good game. I thought it was really fun. Like, for such a bizarre game, you know, it's very playable and very fun. Played all the secret levels on stream. Yeah, they're very difficult. I remember we got to one where it was like a big valley with like a bridge and like but I couldn't even get to like some of the other ones. I would like to play all the secret levels sometimes, but I don't know, we just didn't get around to it. They were very difficult. My best friend David Jaffe hates this game. Who's that again? God of War? That guy? That was Dishwalla. I mean, this is a cool game. I don't know, but for some reason, I don't know why it just doesn't feel right to put it in my top 10. I thought it was excellent though. I think that if you have any interest in the art style of the game or in first-person shooter type of games, yeah, play it. It's excellent. I can't recommend this game enough. The dialogue, the graphics, it's like a completely insane game, and it's like, it really stands on its own as just like a completely unique kind of like thing. I don't know, it's so good. I want to play it. I think you would like it a lot, Benji, honestly. I think you would be really into it. It's got some very strange and fascinating things happening in it. But yeah, we'll go on to there's only one left of the honorable mentions. I don't know why the video capture keeps messing up. Mocha's gonna be really pissed off about this. Yeah, Castlevania 64. This almost made it into top 10. I really like this game though. No, that's about right. Wait, really? It's a really fun game. I don't know. People always talk shit about this one, but I think it's great. It plays well. The camera is not nearly as bad as people try to make it out to be, and the nitro puzzle that AVGN popularized as being broken, but actually it's not. Like, that's not that bad. It's really not that bad, honestly. I mean, I didn't even expect to see it at all, considering your awful taste. Ugh. It almost made it into the top 10, but then there were too many other games that I just liked more, I guess. But yeah, good game. If you have heard that this is a bad game, I would say you should try it yourself. There's some annoying platforming once in a while, but I think it's a great game. Excellent 3D action game. You didn't play Carrie. That would have pushed it over the edge. I mean, is her route even like very different? I sent you something important for later. Well, I want to look at it now. Why do you tell me about it now, obviously? Now I'm gonna have to look at it. Huh? You didn't send me anything. I gave up at the nitro puzzle. It's not even that hard. Yeah, it is very different. Huh. Check on Twitch. Oh, you sent me Bedmesser again, didn't you? Can we take a break? I need to pee. You taking cues from Emily now? Okay, go pee. All right. I'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait for you, okay? Drop, since you're so important. Check the message first. Okay. Let me see. Drop can't just steal the P thing. I mean, I think they can. Augersley, how many times are you gonna send me Bedmesser? Will you wait for me too? I also need to pee. You guys, it's been 40 minutes. It's been 40 minutes. What are you guys drinking? What are you guys drinking, huh? You doing like a system flush or something? The toilet water. I know you're drinking that. I have to pee, but I'm just gonna pee on the ground. Have you ever once actually watched it? Yeah, I watched both of the Bedmesser videos you sent me, Augersley. I'm gonna let's take these off the screen for a moment, and next up will be the top 10 as soon as Drop and Emily get back. I made Graphi say pee on the ground. Yeah, pee on the ground. Straight pure grain alcohol. Ugh. These are the top 10 best? Yes. Number 1, Polar Express. That was a pretty fun game. I wouldn't say that would rank anywhere though. Number 10, Door. Yeah. I really like this music. There's no way Drop actually went to pee. They probably did. I don't know. Drop never lies about anything and never tries to trick me. I was so scared that Polar Express was on here. Okay, hi, I'm back. Let's go. All right. Well, for the top 10, we'll have to pick some dramatic music, huh? What could be more dramatic than the 70-man battle music from Shenmue? All right, and I get to watch somebody play the 70-man battle on the video while I'm doing this. Anyway, let's get started. So, coming in at number 10 on our top 10 games of the year 2021. The best of the best out of the over 60 games that we played. So this is like what the top like 12, 15, 12, some 16% so percentile. Oh, that's nothing. Anyway, let's anyway, yeah, top number 10, Shadowgate 64. I really like this game. I don't know, it was beautiful. The music was beautiful. It was very mysterious. I even kind of came to like the bizarre control scheme where I had to move with the right stick and look around with the left stick. Yeah, I mean, I thought this game was like very, very like fascinating and like just beautiful. I mean, it was like very beautiful and melancholy. It was not very much like the old Shadowgate, you know, for the NES and Game Boy Color, but I think I liked this like better ultimately. I don't know, there was a few parts that were a little frustrating and I kind of didn't know what to do, but you know, it was cool. It was kind of like if Kingsfield was like just a point and click game almost, like an adventure game. So yeah, this game really left an impression on me. You know, it's very just, it had atmosphere like I've never seen. Kemco, when will you play Kemco RPGs? Oh, any day now. Any day now. I'll also play Tecmo Secret of the Stars. Oh, that makes me want to play it. If anyone says anything is like Kingsfield, I'll try it. I mean, it's just like a first-person adventure game in some mysterious environments, I guess. Yeah, so I like this game a lot. If you are interested in kind of like mournful adventure games in like creepy castles and stuff, you know, you should give it a shot. It has kind of weird controls though. Not everybody would be able to deal with the controls, but I don't know, I got used to them. So yeah, let's move on to number 9. I don't know why it keeps artifacting and glitching out like that. I think VLC is having something strange going on. Okay, coming in at number 9, Entomorph, Plague of the Darkfall. I think everybody liked this game. I really liked this game. It was like, you know, fun. It adds so much personality. Such crazy music, like the crazy guitar music and like, you know, the bugs and the crazy like random gore and stuff. I don't know. I love this game. Why are you all mad? It's in top 10. Come on. What the fuck? You literally didn't wait for me. Yeah, because you kept chatting after I said you kept chatting for several minutes after you said I need to go P2. So I figured you already went and came back. You can't blame me for that, Emily. This game was great though. This is top 2. I mean, you know, the top 10 is kind of fluid, honestly, except for number 1, maybe. The top 3, I would say, are pretty set in stone. I love that death screen that we saw a lot. Yeah, that was great. But that weird new age music. Boycotting this channel, bye forever. Come on. the reason this isn't higher in the list is because there were some really annoying parts to it, and the gameplay got a little annoying eventually. But yeah, I mean, this is great. This is a great game, and you know, this is a game that like, it was well received at the time, but people just don't like this anymore. I don't know, people don't play this, I guess. I thought it was excellent though. I love a game where you turn into a bug man. What could be better? Actually, the reason that this is number 9 is because you turn back into a human at the end of the game. So there. Literal bug TF game. I'm so fucking mad I missed this. Watch the VODs. Also, hi Anethika. Why are the people not playing Entomorph? Because they're fools. They've been made foolish and feeble by the mass media. No, wait, I already know you want to be a centipede. Yeah, that would be awesome. If I could be top half of a human and bottom half centipede, like a centaur, centaurpede, that would be good. I would be into that. You need to get Blue Point to update Entomorph for the modern day and make it what it was meant to be. No! Didn't these devs make another RPG? Well, there was another game that was quote unquote in the same world, the world of Aiden you see at the top left of the box there, but it was not by the same developers. I think it was developed by SSI, who did not actually develop this game as far as I know. And I think we might play that game eventually, but it is very, very janky and does strange controls. You remember there was like that novella length fucking story that we put through the text to speech at the beginning of this game that had nothing to do with anything that happened in the game? If it was for the SNES, it would be a classic game. Yeah, it felt kind of like a SNES action RPG. World of Aiden is so cool. My favorite franchise. Yeah, I kind of wish that there was more games set in this world, but I don't know. Was Entomorph part of a 7-part saga? No, unfortunately not. I'm sorry. Yeah, so let's go on to the next one. And the next game coming in at number 8. The Oat for the PlayStation. You know, a lot of people were talking shit about this game while I was playing it. A lot of people were like, this is boring, this sucks. I thought this game was awesome. I thought the structure of like going to town and getting supplies and then going and like exploring the mansion and like the castle of like illusions or whatever like that. I missed this one. It was really good. It was a great game. Can you do the line, please? Please, just a crumb of line. Well, there were 2 lines. The oil in the watch room will run out soon. And, of course, anything happen? No, nothing. Drop is pogging off. That's like wizardry. Yeah, it was kind of like wizardry, Kingsfieldy. You have a gun though. You got a gun in this game that you use to shoot like dogs and snakes and stuff. You know, there was some annoying aspects of the game, the lamp oil and having to go back and get lamp oil constantly to give to that lady at that one part of the game. That was annoying, but I felt like the way that the exploration and like the way that you move through the game and like, you know, just the structure was all really cool. I thought it was a really, really cool game that I think a lot of people would just like, even more than Kingsfield. I think that most people would not be willing to go through with this game because, I mean, it is very strange. The fact that you can rebind like all of the buttons and stuff, bizarre. Why? Like all of the keys are rebindable is very, very strange, and I don't think that most people would be willing to play this game for long enough to see what makes it so interesting and special. But I like this game a lot, and it was probably one of the more fun games that we played all year. Yeah, don't shoot snakes either. Well, I mean, we got punished for that. I think that's one of the one of the top clips on the channel also is when we shot all those snakes and the Medusa came out and killed us and I had no idea what was happening. that was pretty good. But yeah, that's number 8. Now, coming in at number 9. Or number 7, I can't count. Flower, Sun, and Rain for the DS. This game was great. I feel like I keep saying the same thing. Okay, this should be top 2. This one actually, right when I was putting together last minute the stuff right before the stream started, this got moved down by 1 position. I'm sorry. This game was really good though. The music, all the arrangements of like standards and stuff, like, and the graphics. I thought the story was great, and the frustrating structure where like you just keep getting a little bit further to where you're supposed to go every day, and then being stopped by a completely insane, like, stupid roadblock. I don't know. It was great. It was a cool game. This was probably my favorite stream game of the year, really. I thought it was great. I'm not, just because it's at number 7 doesn't mean I didn't like it, you guys. Like, this it was a great game. I think this might actually be my favorite Suda or Grasshopper Manufacturer game now. You hated this game. No! I didn't. I don't know anything about this list because I didn't want to get spoiled. Oh yeah, that's right. You kept saying, no, don't tell me about it. I don't want to get spoiled. It's at the bottom of the list. No, it's at the bottom of the top 10. It's not even at the bottom. Remember? Do you remember? Shadowgate was at the bottom. Actually, man, I don't know. Some of these, the top 10 is pretty fluid, honestly. I remember Mocha getting so mad at Killer 7. Yeah. I remember hearing that, and then I didn't watch it because I like Killer 7 too much. This is exciting. Oh yeah, I think Killer 7 is a Kusoge. Oh, you do like it. This is genuinely one of my favorite games ever, though. I'm glad you love it. Yeah, I mean, it's a wonderful game, you know? Like I said, I think it's, you know, the best Suda game, maybe. The extra puzzles in the DS version are kind of bad, like, you know, just kind of wasting your time. I saw someone play Killer 7 recently. It looked pretty wild. Yeah, it's a very cool game. It has amazing graphics. Like, it looks like it could have come out like today. You know, it's got a timeless look to it. I do like this more than Killer 7. My dad just walked by and dropped an unironic. Is this one of your animes, son? Does your dad know about anime? Wow. You want to play Killer 7? Yeah, you should play it. I think it's fun. Moko says it's ass to play, but I don't think it's that bad. Especially if you play it on PC with mouse and keyboard. Like, I don't know, I think it feels good to play. What are you gonna do after the top 10? Well, I don't know. We are gonna play Shenmue 2 today, a little bit. The rail walk and stopping to scan and shoot seem pretty rough, but really interesting style. I mean, I don't think it's any rougher than like Resident Evil 4, where you also have to stop to scan and shoot. I don't know. I think it's very comfy to play on controller, but I think tank controls and stuff are very cozy. Yeah, we are starting Shenmue 2 today. Someone in my chat once asked me what I thought of Killer 7, clipped my reply, and never showed up again. What? It has some strange adherence, I guess. You watched the Shenmue 2 release party or something on stream yesterday? I guess it must have been an event, even though it only came out on Xbox in the West, or in America, I guess. It came out on Dreamcast in Europe. Anyway. Yeah, let's move on to number 6. Great game. Oh, drum roll. You don't need to start just yet. All right, coming in at number 6. Kingsfield 1 by the Japanese numbering. You know, I've played all of the Kingsfield games now. And I think this one is easily as good as, I mean, like, I think it's as good as Kingsfield 2 and Kingsfield 4. Like, you know, Peace Golden King was Kingsfield 3, unfortunately Mage, which was not a good game. I mean, it was acceptable. I played it. I had an okay time with it, but I think compared to the rest of them, Kingsfield 3 was not that crazy good. Something about this game, you know, this was a launch title for the PlayStation, and it really felt like someone had like forced a Super Nintendo to run Kingsfield. Like, it was a very brutal and simple feeling game. 2 better than 1, better than 3, better than 4 to me, I think. I think that 1, 2, and 4 are equally good. I think they're all excellent games and very, very fun, and you know, just like beautiful visually. 4 seems very divisive. Yeah, Mocha doesn't like 4 either, but the narrator and the forcibly injected love story in the dub make 3 an amazing game to me. The ending was great for 3. The crazy dub, I don't know, it was good. This was the PlayStation can produce mind-boggling effects, right? I think one of them. Yeah, but this game was, you know, it was very simple, but I felt like it was super compelling. Something about like how simple it was and how it was just a straight 5-floor dungeon crawler, like, really hit the spot for me. I thought this game was super duper fun, and you know, I was like hooked on it for pretty much the entire game. I don't know, what else can you really say about it? It's such a simple game that it's just like, I don't know, if you like Kingsfield, you know, give it a try. If you've never played the first one before, this game was very small. It was like under 50 megabytes or something like that. The title letters are in 3D. Are they? Oh yeah, they were made of big rocks. I only saw 3, and I still think Kingsfield seems really neat. I mean, 3 is not awful. It's just like, you know, after having played the other games, 3 felt like they made a lot of extremely stupid decisions. Like, why was so much of that game outdoors? Like, in giant fields with absolutely nothing in them. It was kind of fascinating in its own way, but it was just a little tedious. I've only played Dark Souls 1 from these people. Oh, you should play more. I don't know. I think you might be able to get into them, Cerebro. Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say about this one, so why don't we go on to the next, number 5. All right. I feel like some people are gonna be a little grumpy about the placement of this next one, but Clock Tower, the first game that we played on the channel in February, the very first game. You know, I almost was going to place this higher, but it's a very, I don't know. I think what kept it from going higher is that it's like, it should be lower IMO. I'm surprised this game made the list. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? This game is awesome. Like, higher than Flower, Sun, and Rain. Let's write it. Listen. I like horror movies a lot, and I have a soft spot for, like, you know, Italian horror, and this is the only game I've ever seen that successfully felt like one of those movies. And it's like, also, how often do you see like a video game that is basically a slasher movie? Is awesome. This game is awesome. It was a little annoying to play at times, and some of the routing through the story was like annoying, but you know, I thought it was a really, really cool game. I thought the graphics were cool, and, you know, Scissorman had nice presence. Clock Tower 3 didn't even make honorable mentions. Oh yeah, I should have put that in there. Wait, I think it was on my list. I don't know why I didn't put it on though. I must have made an oversight. I thought Clock Tower 3 was pretty good. It better be number 1 of top 10. Oh, of course. I'll just make the changes right now. I did not hate Clock Tower 3. Like, I didn't like the boss fights at first, but once I started like to get an idea of what the game was expecting me to do in the boss fights, they were not that bad. Like, the final boss fight was a little too long, but I mean, I thought when you beat that guy, it really felt like you earned it, you know. So I thought Clock Tower 3 was pretty excellent. It did frustrate and upset me though. So That's why I think you were the angriest and most upset I have ever seen you. No, like, I mean, partially, I think the parts where you were being chased by the stalkers in Clock Tower 3, like, you know, that was not good. That became very frustrating on some of the levels. She went from this is the worst ever to this is amazing every 20 minutes in that playthrough. Yeah, I mean, it's that kind of game. It's total whiplash. Like, the cutscene direction and everything was like amazing, and you know, the killer guys were like just crazy. Like, I thought they were all very, very cool and entertaining guys, and the story and just like, I don't know, it was, Clock Tower 3 was cool, but it was just, it made me very upset. You are like a Yukari after all. What's that mean? What? I cannot believe how easily you beat 3's final boss. Is it like hard? Do people have trouble with that? Stunts. Let's make Clock Tower 4. Yeah, you could play Nightcry. I guess you could count Nightcry as 4. Ooh. Ooh. Puzzle Bobble 99 better be the one that makes the list. Oh, of course. I got stuck on that boss for like an hour. Really? Maru and Margot struggled a lot with it, if I recall. Nightcry or the last boss of 3? I didn't think it was really all that bad. Like, it was a little annoying, but once you figure out that you can duck under a lot of his attacks, and you know, just he has a very limited like number of attacks he can do. And it's, once you learn it, you just have to react. I don't know. Yeah, you're such a cool gamer. Yeah, I am. Anyway, we'll go on to number 4. I feel like we spent more time talking about Clock Tower 3 than Clock Tower right here. So we can consider Clock Tower 3 to be like piggybacking on Clock Tower 1. I guess. Well, let me check what my phone's battery is at. Yeah, we're still good. All right. Whoops. Minesweeper is number 1. Oh, you didn't, Malika, you weren't supposed to tell anyone. Now, coming up at number 4, Shenmue. Yeah, I don't know. We just played this game, but I kind of didn't know if I was gonna like this one. You know, going into it, like, I knew that I liked it. You know, I liked it on premise and like you know, before I started playing it, but I didn't know if I was gonna really like playing this game. But honestly, this one, I don't know, I was just like glued to it start to finish. You know, I never felt bored or like, ugh, like now we have to do this thing. It was like always fun and interesting to me, pretty much. Hello, Stinkman. Happy New Year. I was literally sobbing watching you play the finale of this. Top 1. Wow. I'm sorry I made you cry. Oh, okay, this should also be top 2. I mean, I love this game. I really love this game, but I don't know. This is as high as it goes. I love this game though. I think this is one of my favorite games I played. Like, just in general. This is a great game. I wish that there was a standalone forklift minigame. Graphi, I'm crying because of your ranking. Say sorry. Good. Cry more. It's not in the spirit of Graphi's stream for a normie game like this to be won. Is this a normie game? Normies think this game sucks, Stuns. Normies are like, oh, the game is so boring, and like it's like all you do is like walk around and talk to people, and like, why do you have to drive a forklift so much on the last disc? Like, this is a normie boomer game. Yeah, no, people don't like this game, I don't think. Like, it was popular at the time, but it was only popular with critics. Like, this game did not sell. And I don't know. You had the most positive forklift reaction of any human being I've ever seen play this. I mean, to be fair, I don't know. I have a weird obsession with like construction equipment and shit like that. So I think that's like I'm just a weirdo. Graphi loved a AAA title. Yeah, this game cost like $70 million to make or something. This is like the most expensive game ever made when it came out, which seems insane. 2 is even better. Yeah, I agree. I think that 2 is maybe more interesting, possibly. Baby graphite. What? I'm not a baby. Hello, achievement guy. Welcome. Everyone loves Shenmue, at least so I thought. I think people like the idea of Shenmue. I don't know. My older brother, who is a dad with an office job, had this game. Yeah, I mean, it was popular. I think it was like normal people were interested in this game. But I don't know. I feel like it has mixed reception from modern audiences. Like, remember, there was like multiple people who came in during the stream and were like, I played Shenmue once. That's 20 hours of my life I'm never going to get back. Like, you know, people have disdain for this. I don't know. The QTEs are terrible in this game, though. It was almost impossible for me to react to that. Graphite and her Tonka trucks. You know, I want some model kits of like construction equipment and like forklifts and stuff, honestly. It literally isn't an open world game. Yeah, I would call this like a detective, like adventure game with fighting, I guess. You are a baby. No. No. That was just me, Graphi. Those were all me. You've never played this. I don't think you ever will. Shenmue 3 is literally just another Shenmue game, and everyone hated it because people hate Shenmue now. Yeah, it got bad reception. Hey, thanks for reminding me. I gotta add that to my cart. I gotta get that on this sale, so that we can play it later. After we're done with Shenmue 2. Add it to my cart. Yeah. You can go vroom. We will get you a little plastic truck. You can go vroom. I mean, I wish that more model kits for like cars and stuff didn't require like painting, because I can't do that. My hands are too shaky. A Harvest Moon game, but without farming. So like you just break rocks and pull up weeds? Shenmue is just a playable anime. I guess that has something in common with that. I wish everything was like Gunpla, pre-colored plastic. Yeah, I agree. I agree. But yeah, excellent game. This one really got me. You know, I feel like I don't. In a lot of games, I don't really like think about the characters and like, you know, their motivations and their emotions and stuff. But like, after we finished this game on Sunday, I was thinking about it all evening, and like, I was like moved to tears, even though like everybody's like, oh ho, like everybody talks so weird in the game and Ryo is like acts like a fucking wooden dummy. Like I was like on the verge of tears just like thinking about the characters and like their circumstances, and just like you know, like I don't know, it was a really it really touched me. I don't know, it's great. I think it's an excellent game. Are you getting Digital Deluxe Shenmue? What is that? What is it? What does it have? I'm not joking, the finale of this literally makes me cry. Yeah, like I get misty-eyed at the 70-man battle. Like, you know, something about like Ryo teaming up with Guizhang and like them fighting together, even though it's like kind of janky in practice, you know, it's about the feeling. It's about like the symbol and like the image. It really does feel like a journey. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's great. This is great. I think that making Chai the final boss is like kind of hilarious though. That's like kind of like putting a whoopee cushion at the end of the game. If the ending cut to at least one shot Atama and Megumi, I would have cried. Yeah. Apparently we missed this because I think I was just went through the game too fast maybe, but there is a point in the story where Tama heals and starts moving around like the shrine a little bit, and Megumi will eventually start keeping her at her house. So yeah. Hey, great job. Now fight this gremlin. Yeah, after the emotional climax of the story. Yeah. Let's go on to number 3, the top 3. The top 3. starting now. All right, coming in at number 3, Juggernaut. I think most people really like this game. This had some of the most aggravating gameplay with all of the like body swapping stuff. But I thought this game was super creative. Like, and you know, they did a lot with like very little. Like, if you remember the microcosms, all of the little like self-contained stories that we went into that really had nothing to do with the main story of the game at all. Now come to think of it, the fact that they used like the same renders and like tile set basically for like each, like there was like there were like, how do I can't figure out how to phrase this. Like, they used the same tile set for like 2 of each of those. So like there was 8 worlds, but each of them like two why am I having so much trouble explaining this? Is there like a simple way I could be expressing this that I'm just like completely missing? Like, why why am I struggling so much? You get it. If you were there, you get it. But like, are you having a stroke? No, I'm fine. I'm normal. Like, I don't know. I just felt like the level of novelty and like creativity and just like all the weird surprises, and I don't know, just something about the way that this game played out. Like, it's not really an amazing adventure game. It's kind of like Iru in the way that like you just kind of go everywhere until like the plot of like the story like in that particular microcosm like progresses. But I don't know, this game was really cool and had great strange graphics, very strange, and I don't know, just everything about it, the atmosphere, like the weird story where like your girlfriend is possessed by an evil demon that was in an antique bottle that you got from the antique store, and then like a priest is like there, and there's like this weird exorcist stuff, and then you go into like turning into like a little tiny baby guy and running around on the floor and stuff, like, and then all the like the little, like, that's all before you even get to like the microcosm, like self-contained stories and stuff. But I don't know, this game was really good. I really like this game, and it had a strong, very strong effect on me. So yeah, I don't know, on to number 2. Let's go. Why does it keep glitching out like that? I don't know why. Oh, I almost didn't put up the next one. Yeah, number 2. Eastern Mind, Lost Souls of Tong No, the first Osamu Sato game. I don't know, this game was like really, really good. I think this might be kind of like you know, the best point and click game I've played overall. Can you guys believe she almost didn't have the curtains opening? Oh yeah, Mocha, this is Mocha's idea. This basically all happened because Mocha was like, said something, and I was like, oh, I can just make it have curtains, like a video, like a chroma keyed video, to do this. This was a very last minute thing. I think I was working on this on like Monday, or something, and yeah, it was a very, very last minute thing. Thank you, Mocha. It was an excellent touch. She did this in like 5 minutes. Yeah, Mocha was like amazed that I made these shitty curtains in like in like 5 minutes in Blender. It's just a video? Yeah. This is just, that's VLC with like green for the part where I am and the game is. So yeah, anyway, back to Eastern Mind. You know, it was a great game, very creative in its like world, its graphics, like, you know, the way that all the areas were like laid out, and I don't know, I thought the puzzles were really cool. How you know, you had to like consult the like encyclopedia of the world to like learn about all the little guys and stuff, to use that to kind of like figure out how you need to interact with the world, like according to its principles and logic, in order to like to progress in the game. And like the whole thing where like the entire goal of each part of the game is to die. Like you die so that you can get reincarnated as a different guy, and like you get all those like magatama or whatever. It's such a weird structure. I don't know. It's a very cool, very creative game. The music was cool, the graphics, just everything. I loved this game. It's a shame you didn't like the sequel. Yeah, unfortunately, Chutong almost got in the bottom 5 just because I was so disappointed in it. That is one of the biggest disappointments, like, of the year, I think. Like it was just so bog standard. Like after how amazing this game was, I did not like Chutong almost at all. It had like a little bit of good stuff going on, but it was just not very good. It felt like it had nothing that I liked about this game. Was the sex room in this or Chutong? That was in this, where we no, that was in Chutong. Yeah, we went into that weird like tower, and then there was like the sex boob room with all the breasts like everywhere. Remember that? I got really nervous. Need to watch VODs of all these games. I don't think I caught any of them. Well, I mean, they're all there waiting for you whenever you want. I need to get some of these onto YouTube, you know. So yeah, I don't know. This game is really cool. You know, people always think of like when people think of Osamu Sato, it's always just like LSD Dream Emulator, which I think is you know, it's a fine game, but I just thought that this game was overall a lot more interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on 1 second. I have to fix something really quick. Hold on. I'm getting a little sick of this music now. The VODs are ready whenever you are. Here she goes complaining about LSD. I'm not complaining about it. Pop you fur? What? Put on Exhausted from Drakengard 3. Okay, for the number 1. Dominantly slobbing on knobs. Thank you for the follow. What a name. Alright, alright. What is this song? Okay, I've never heard this before, but this is what we're listening to for number 1. Okay? So. This has got vocals on it. Hold on, you can't see that. No, no, no. Alright. Alright. No one knows what the next game is. Yeah, of course not. Higurashi BGM? Which one? Which one do you want? It has a non-vocal version? I don't know. Whatever. No, just no music. Fuck it. I can't be picking out music while I'm doing this. So, coming in at number 1, Oh, why is number 2 still there? No, 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 no. You all know what it is. It is, of course, Hell Knight. Yeah, I mean there was nothing else that this could have been. Let's put on some Hell Knight music. Let's see. How about where's the officers' rooms? Anyway, yeah, this is not gonna come as a surprise to anyone. I don't think. Does it? we played this and we got almost every ending. We got every ending. The only thing that we didn't do was do the route of Naomi, I think her name was, like her route where some of her dialogue changes under certain conditions. Yeah, I don't know, great game. You know, sometimes you find like a game that just, you know, feels like it was made just for you. You know, you ever feel like that? You ever find a game and you think, where's this been all my life? You know, that was this for me. So it's just like the insane like maze stuff and like being chased by the monster and like the crazy pre-rendered graphics and all the rooms and the bizarro story. Like, I don't know, everything about this game appealed to me. I think the only part of this game that I didn't like was that final quadruple maze that we did so many times. We did that so many fucking times. I was so sick of that by the end. This is your whole game. It was made just for you. There, this is my Castlevania 64. This is for me. What was the fake out? I missed it. Of course you did. Of course you did. IDK what knight and baby is, so I just accepted it. Of course Graphi would like a game about a knight and a baby. Well, that was a game that I said I would keep playing, and then everyone has been hounding me about it all year. Ever since. You'll do another run of Hell Knight right now for us. I wonder if there's any possibility of that happening. I wonder. I felt that, not with the game, but when I first laid eyes upon Graphi. Oh. Oh, I didn't eat anything right before the stream. I'm starving. That's the voice I wrote that with. Really? Yeah, I don't know. It's it feels a little weird that this came in at number 1, but it's like I don't know, I feel like I don't know what to say anymore about it. I'm going to show this VOD to a streamer who I recommended this game to, and she stopped her stream to yell at me for 5 minutes about how bad it is. Really? It's not a bad game. It's not bad. I can't imagine like what about this game qualifies as bad to people? Like, it was panned at the time. No, it was my robot voice. Oh. Eat Hell Knight. Yeah, I'll eat the hell. There are some scenes removed from the Japanese original. You could play the untranslated version. You already know the game like the back of your hand. Yeah, but wait, we're gonna go for another route that we haven't done, actually. It's not an ending that we haven't seen, but there is a lot of dialogue that we didn't see, I think. This is what Drop claims. Drop could be lying, could be a liar, but I don't know. We need Desperia translation for the Graphi stream. Yeah, I'm praying for that. I hope someone translates Desperia sometime, because that game looks amazing. Desperia is, I think, the only other game these people developed. I have literally never lied to you. That is the biggest lie you've ever told in your life. Drop. That's like astonishing that you even think you can get away with that. It's too stressful for me. I can't play it. I'm gonna force you. This is gonna be my redeem, Mocha. You're gonna be forced to play this game for 2 hours. By then you'll be mind broken and you'll have to finish the game. Just like crazy games. They only made 2 games. 2 is the max for developers like this. These devs made a 3rd game called Nigeronpa, which is an RPG for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. Really? Really? Yeah, I don't know though. Great game. My favorite game of the year. That's why I played it so many times. But yeah, you know, to celebrate the new year and to celebrate this being number 1, you know, why don't we take another little trip? A little trip through the Tokyo Mesh. Why not? Why don't we go back? Why don't we go back for a little jaunt through our favorite halls, our favorite haunted halls? Wow. What's this game about? I thought you play Shenmue. Oh, we will. We will. I can probably finish Hell Knight and in time to play more Shenmue. I could. This will only take like 20 minutes. You know, I've kind of forgotten some of the layout of the game, honestly. All right, let's get this set up. I don't even know if I have the ISO still. I almost pasted Night and Baby box art because that was the last thing that I copied and pasted. Okay. Yeah, I want to mention 100 people. I'm mentioning 100 people. 100 human beings need to know that we're going to be playing Hell Knight. What? Mocha. Mocha gifted me Shenmue 3. Why did you... I was going to get it. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Ah. Hey, Avalon Trigger. Happy New Year. I was really not prepared. Hold on. Oh, man. I gotta plug in my controller. Wasn't it free on Epic like a week ago? Yes, but I didn't do it then. I didn't get it then because I was being stupid. There's 100 people in Graphi. Yes. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see. You know, remind me later, Duck Station. I don't really feel like updating right now. PlayStation. Where's Hell Knight? There it is. Let's get this set up. Thank you, Mocha, for Shenmue 3. Congratulations, Sigrid. You are 100th Sib on the court. Yes, you've won a very special prize, which is being number 100. Seeing this game before Graphi plays it is impressive. I mean, I saw it on Hardcore Gaming 101. That's where I found out about it. I got everyone to use Duck Station through the year. I think it is much better than using RetroArch. I don't know. How do I kind of forgot how to use Duck Station. We haven't played a PlayStation in a game in a while, have we? Feels like it's been a minute. All right. Yeah, right. I picked the Q file. All right.